change this. Let me go change this. Oh, come on. Come on, bro. Let me change this. Let me change this. YouTube AI. Yeah, the YouTube AI is dookie. Alright. Oh, plus we're off the back. 6 cost cards. Cost 1 less. So this would be 5. That one's 5. He can't show his face. He will get banned. Damn, bro. I don't know where I had to put this. That sucks. I should have put her to the left. Damn. I can probably play it. Wait, no. play this one in the middle. Wait, what did she do? So you can't destroy any of the cards there. He might win. Oh, never mind. That sucks. Has he tried to talk to YouTube or not? He made a new one. So he has to start all over? That's what you're saying? this card.
I am Iron Man. Taking aim.
Your one cost cards have plus. Oh, wait, plus? Put this over here. Oh yeah, he won. Or wait. Yeah, he won. Uh, all the free stuff. I claimed it already. What's up, bro? I go live earlier because I was chilling. Yeah, it resets every stream. If you come in the stream early and talk, like you're the first person to talk, it gives you, I think it gives you the #1 spot. But seeing that he's not here and chatting, you'll probably get #1 spot. What's up, Nimi? I'm using my +2 on this. What's up, Chris? Bro, you had the most. Oh no, no, I lost. GG. Yo, why when Nimi comes in here, this guy has Mantis? Look. Yo, why he? Bro, is a one trick. I lost. No. Bro got carried by Mantis. He got carried by the Mantis buff, bro. Don't worry, Jelly. You'll get your XP back, bro. Don't worry. I'm on a losing streak. It's not good. One trick in a card game is crazy, bro. I don't like that card, man. He won because of her. That's the only reason why he won. Yo, Mantis carried that guy to a W. I can't. At the turn 5, give all cards here -5. Yo, low key. I'll keep playing his left side so I can get the 2-card draw. Oh no. My anger is healthy. That's crazy. I could move this one to the left. I got an idea. Hold on. I'm on a losing streak. I gotta make a comeback. There's no cards there he can destroy. No. This card is gonna get. Wait. I don't know how I should play this. I might play this left side. That car is going to get destroyed anyway, right? Doesn't get -2. All right, one more round. I don't have any of the good cards left. I might lose. I think I played this incorrectly. Wow. Yeah, I lost. He gonna get a +5. Wait, come back? Come back, King? Never mind. Yo, speaking of him, somebody had a Bucky card earlier. I think I have a Punisher card. I don't use him though. I should use him though, because I think he does destroy your cards. Y'all give me ideas. I don't. Yeah, there's a Luna Snow card, but I don't think I have her. Yeah, I don't have her. These are cards I don't own. What's up, Birdie? Who is Warpath? He's a Native American. I think he's. All right. Look, I haven't read his yet, so I can't sit here and act like I know. I was gonna say I think he's X-Men, but I'm pretty sure he's not. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna do some research. Hold on. He is Native American though. That's why I like playing this game. It shows you those obscure Marvel characters. Oh yeah, see, he's part of X-Men. I knew it. Okay, I guess that was a wild guess. I'm not gonna lie. But see, he is Native American. He was born on Apache Reservation in Camp Verde in Arizona. As a young boy, James idolized his older brother John, proud star, and when John returned from a stint in the Marines, James was overjoyed to see him again. Unfortunately, their mother revealed to the family that she had cancer, prompting a visit to an amusement park, where James had his fortune told to him by none other than Destiny. Destiny is another character not too many people know about. She's X-Men, by the way. It's something that y'all was going through. That's when she kept banning you. Ooh, I got an idea. I'm gonna put the Carnage card in there with the Bucky card. I can't use this one. I can't use this one. No, she was never in my Discord, bro. Yeah, to you, because you're not old enough to be in my Discord. And you're not my responsibility, you know? You're not my responsibility, bro. I might destroy that Bucky card. I gotta put Carnage to the right. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Uh, Might have lost this. Yeah, mod doesn't really give you anything, bro. It's just a badge. I lost. This new deck is trash. Like all you get is a wrench, bro. It's not that crazy, bro. Um, it's not so much about like knowing how to be a mod. I already feel like I have enough mods already, bro. That's why it gets annoying after people keep asking for a mod, you know, especially the little kids. Like I get it, you want to be helpful and everything, but chill, man. Let's see what kind of decks they got on here. Let's look at the meta decks. Hold on. Do I have that deck? Hold on. That's true. That's true, Jelly. It just gets annoying after a while, cause it's like, do I really need all these mods? You know? Should I try this deck? I just randomized everything. I'm gonna see how good this is. I need to try to get a win with the new deck, bro. I have to. It's a must. It's nothing special, bro. It's just a blue wrench. Nothing too crazy, bro.
Taking aim.
Yeah, it's nothing special, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if you comprehend what I mean by that. Like, it's nothing special, bro. It's just a wrench. You know, it's just a wrench at the end of the day, bro. That's not gonna give me enough. I'm going -4 power if your opponents have 4 cards here. Nightbot isn't my mod, bro. It's just a bot, you know. It's not a real person.
Assemble.
Knowledge is power.
Victory.
No, YouTube doesn't give that to you. You can put them in your chat by yourself. That's what I did. I just put them in there for commands and stuff. It makes it easier, you know, to have a bot in there that can do commands. Well, I got to win with the new deck. That's good. It's telling me I have something free here, but I don't know. I don't know what they talking about. You thought I came with the channel? Nah, you good, bro. That's why I explained it to you. You're good. You didn't know. this game. I can't play. I got Sandman in this deck. Hold on. The shuffle kind of nice. Oh, he had last year. Afflict the enemy card here with negative power equal to the card's power. Oh. I should put him over here. Yeah, YouTube do need to add more badges. Yeah, I should put Namor in the middle, right?
Opponent snapped.
Um, I don't know how I want to play this, honestly.
Assemble.
Oh yeah, I lost. Damn.
Animated.
Of course I do, bro. Critical, yeah. I can't play any of my cards. Wow. Winter Soldier. And he gets an Angel? That's crazy. Wolverine's gonna place his. Oh. Oh no. We're about to swap cars soon. I only have one card, bro.
Knowledge is power.
I can't win with this deck. I might get rid of it, or I might rebuild it or something. It's not going too well. Only won one game with this deck. I'm going with a +2. Yes, sir. If you're winning here, +3 to power other locations. Yeah, he's not winning that though. I should get +1 energy. There we go. I have 10 energy. No cards are revealed this turn. Ooh. I could win. I gotta keep using the try this deck to win, bro, which is sad. Cause I don't have enough cards to build a better deck yet. Just quite yet. I can't build one of the newer meta decks. Please play a card here. No! Wow, he played the same card but on the middle.
Opponent snapped.
I haven't used this deck in a while. Oh,
We are the future. Knowledge is power.
yeah, I lost. He got flat 26. Let's see. I can either move into the right, the left. Mm.
Wind, aid my hand.
I'm giving up the left side.
Victory.
Let's go. Let's go.
Victory.
I hate ads. Wait, is this video copyrighted? Wait, am I allowed to watch this? Wait, this copyrighted? You said make sure my team has healers and DPS and tanks. Uh, I'll try it, bro. I'll try it. What's the video's name? I think I should be fine, right? If I pause the video to talk over it. I read something that said I could talk over it. I would have to pause it and then talk over it. Let's watch it. I'll try that challenge though. I'll try it. I'm guessing the AI is gonna go. AI is gonna go rogue. I forgot to turn audio on, didn't I? Damn. My fault. I keep forgetting to turn that on. The video has no audio. It's not routed? How come it's not routed? Every time I turn this on, it's not routed. Oh, that's why I keep changing it. Can I just route it to like YouTube only or no?
Where's recycling?
Recycling is under the microwave.
Well, she's more useful than you are. I might trade you in.
The AI about to take over.
Those caves aren't far from here. We could even walk there.
Caves? If I wanted to go somewhere dark and damp,
Don't even finish that sentence.
I'd go in the cellar.
There's a butterfly sanctuary.
Now you're talking.
Right. What's for dinner?
I don't know. Ask Viola.
Viola? What should we have for dinner?
Perhaps you could eat out. There's a highly rated gastropub nearby.
Nah, we're eating out tomorrow night. Oh, shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's die. Good idea.
Viola, what did you just say?
Shepherd's pie. Good idea.
Ow! Mm.
What happened? You okay?
Oh, yeah, I just cut myself on the bloody bastard knife.
I'll get the, Viola, where's the first aid kit?
There isn't a first aid kit.
I'm meant to help it. Viola, are you sure there isn't a first aid kit?
I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. There's a first aid kit in the basement.
Oh, what's happening?
Tim, did you find it?
No. No.
I'm gonna nip to the shop then.
I looked away for a second.
afterlife exists?
Yes.
So what's going on?
How'd you know?
I kind of missed a little bit of
Some
the
things are
short.
obvious.
Who are you?
Hello, I'm Viola. What's your name?
So AI is taking over.
Do you used to live here?
No,
No.
I still live here, Tim. Not very gentlemanly of you, letting your bleeding partner go to the shops alone in the dark.
Your programmers have a very disturbing sense of humour.
I bet you it'll still talk after he unplugged it.
Christ's sake.
What is he looking for?
Tim? Tim? God, what's he up to? Tim? Viola, when will my boyfriend stop being so annoying?
Very soon.
Tim? Tim?
So, did Tim die? What? What happened? Alright, so this is the video that was featured. It's called Viola? I think I spelled it right. I think I said it right. I don't know. I'm tweaking out. Viola. Viola? Viola?
This is what I
Viola?
University
Viola?
get into with a 3.6
Viola?
GPA.
90% of students with a 4.0 plus GPA.
Sheep's clothing. Hold on.
How many of you began to doubt God as I was telling you the story? How many of you was wondering, well, why would God ask Abraham to do such a
This one's an hour long. Hold on. This is like a whole movie.
317, that's the whole ballgame.
Hold on.
Just like it was
Let me pin this
in
one.
the Babylonian Empire when these words were written is jacked up.
And we believe that God has commanded us to separate ourselves from other races, not because we hate the other races, because we think we were better or worse, but because we think that God is
What's up, bro?
Each of you at least
Kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way.
Are you fed up with special privileges given to black? That's important. Please tell me I'm like inside your mouth.
I gotta pin
So I
this
had
one.
a talk with the coaches over there, and they are so excited about having Trey. Well, the potential about having him come out. I think it'll be a solid place. I mean, it's a full ride. And they think that he can slide into the rotation his freshman year. And at the very least, he'll get a spot in the
This is
bullpen.
called Sheep's Clothing.
Bethel's set to compete
Full
next
feature horror movie.
That's a religious college, right?
And
Yeah.
it is by
I
Crypt
mean,
TV.
I think there's some affiliation.
I think I'm allowed to watch
But it's
this
not a vacation Bible
if I
school,
speak
right?
over this.
They got a solid program.
Weren't you sitting here a year ago talking about what power conferences recruiting him?
Yeah, that was when he was hitting the mid-90s, though. This year we clocked him in at 89, 90, 91. He slipped a little bit.
Too many sliders?
Are we here to talk pitch selection, Mansa?
No, coach.
Okay.
It was brought to my attention that a student reported some inappropriate conduct in the locker room.
Oh,
The bill could violate code 7
inappropriate conduct.
States. It is improper for faculty or employee of any rank to engage in any type of sexual
What's the
conduct
coach
or
doing?
conversation that causes a student or colleague to feel intimidated, embarrassed, or uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Who did they report?
You, coach.
Me?
Coach.
What do you mean, me? They reported me for what? Who reported me?
Hey, I'm gonna need you to relax. There's
You're acting a
very
little
few things
suspicious,
about
coach.
for matters like this. I'm just alerting you that I have multiple students telling me that you discussed sexual acts with them, specifically which acts they should or should not partake in before game day.
Come on. That is just athlete banter. Mansa, that is just banter. That's all it is. These are young men. I'm trying to connect with these guys. In
Athlete
fact,
banter?
it's our job to be there for them.
It's our job to protect them. That's it. Look, I just wanted to give you a heads up before there's any official proceedings.
Mansa, this is a big waste of your time, in my opinion. All right, these kids can be over dramatic, they can be sensitive, and
Coach need to be
look,
fired.
I'm all about the process, and I have.
Fire that ball head ass nuke.
If there's anything that I can do,
Fire that ball head ass
you
nickel.
to prove that I haven't done anything here, you just let me know, and
Thank
I'm
you,
right
Coach.
here.
But you can leave now.
The principal looked heated. If I was him, I would have threw hands with the coach. I would have threw hands with the coach. Of course, he's trying to get revenge on the principal because he knows.
There was nothing left for me. I am thankful for you all. As some of you know, I have been recovering from a
Wait, can he not read anymore because of what happened to him? Wow. He ruined this guy, bro.
Is that God can use flawed leaders to benefit his kingdom. Sometimes
This corrupt
we point
coach.
fingers at those in charge. But we need to be reminded
He walking
that
with limp
none
now.
of us is without sin. And we can all be used for his work. A leader who the world deems a little untraditional, maybe a little brash, can accomplish some great things in the eyes of God. I wanted to say a few words about our next sermon series. The theme is loss. We are going to hear from people in this very room as they share with us how God has delivered them from their loss. But the first story you're going to hear from is the man who helps produce our video content. Everybody, please give it up for my main man, Mansa Harper.
Will he even be able to announce the speech? Hopefully he's able to
You got this, my brother.
read this whole thing.
Thank you, Pastor. As some of you know, I have been recovering from a brain injury. They thought I was dead. When I finally woke up, I thought I might as well have died.
That's messed up.
Not who I used to be. I don't even remember who I used to be. I do know I still have a billboard in mid-city.
He got away with that too. That's messed up, bro.
They did, but it's still there.
This is so messed up, bro.
So sorry, my brain sometimes work like a old internet wireless router. Sometimes you have to keep refreshing.
Wow.
When I first got here, I didn't have any close friends or close family. But
Wow.
now I have you all. So thank you. And Pastor, we have a good man leading this church. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for him.
He found his place.
And these are the type of stories that make Core Fellowship a church unique to this city. A church full of diversity and truth. A place where folks like Mansa and I, as different as we look, have one common goal.
Let me see
To
something.
serve him.
So that's the premise. This is the premise of the June 13th, 2025 by Crypt TV.
Take us to the offering, Holly.
Jesus, we praise your name.
Mansa, hey, you were great up there.
Thank you, Lord.
Pastor better be careful. You about to steal his job.
I'm not as charming as him.
Stop. You were great. Terry and I, we
That's
loved
messed up,
your
bro.
story.
Oh, is Terry here?
He should be. He said he was having a meeting with Pastor. I was trying to wait for him, but I gotta grab Owen and take him to Taekwondo.
I can get Terry if you like.
That's okay. Just let him know we'll meet him there. Thank you so much, though. You really blessed us today. Okay, bye-bye.
Bro, pulling.
All right. So, in the last fiscal year, $8,745.
Yeah. I'm gonna need that back.
I might save this for tomorrow, maybe.
What?
Hold on. 11:44. Might start it from the beginning. What's... Let's see, hold on. Okay, hold on. This one.
When you shop.
Can you watch this one? I'll click on this. Click on this. Watch it. Okay. This was made by Liam Funk. I think it was made in Blender as well. It is a featured short film. What's going on? The videos featured in the stream will be in the description of the stream. Banana's not here no more. Mama tell you said hi. What's going on? So did he find out there was a monster in there? There's the creator of the video. Him and his friend made this short film. It's called Occupied. Story by AI shots. Let's see what the AI is cooking with. It's gonna be trash. I'm calling it. Bro, looks like fake Pennywise. This song's this song copyrighted. It is, I think. That short film is dookie. Alright, we're gonna watch this one. Midnight Snack Horror Animation by David Romero. Alright. It's gonna be a featured. Let me maybe tag this. The feature video. One of the feature short films. This will go in the description as well of this stream. So all the things I'm watching tonight will be in the description of this stream. Should be. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I think I'm missing. Am I missing a link? I put a new link in there. I don't see it. Okay, so I can't pin the other one, but that one will stay pinned in the stream right now. That's the one we're watching right now. It's called Midnight Snack Horror Animation. All right. What's that hole? Oh, why would he just? Why would he do that? Is that a heart? Why would he eat this? So you're telling me you would just randomly grab something out of the wall and just eat it? Would y'all do that? Would anybody in the chat do that? I mean, technically he did. He just realized what he did. What the hell?
Give me back my
I mean, it's a little bit too late for that. Yo. There's no way he was getting away from that. And that's why you don't go in random people's abandoned house and reach your hand in the wall. That's the main reason why you don't do that. Which one should I pick? This one? This one. Hotel Visitor or 22 Creepy Horror Stories? Which one? Bottom? Okay. Alright, we watching the 2 hour one? Okay. Make sure you guys check them out. They're called
Northern Youth.
MJV Animations. I'm only saying this and I'm announcing this so I don't, read it. Or who is this by? These are the narrators. So it's a 2 hour one. Let's check it out.
Utah, on the edge of a small highway town. There's not really anything but a few stores, truck stops, and motels right up along the main highway.
Turn on subtitles.
The roads to the outskirts are all dirt, just leading to a few other homes and large private acres of forest and grassy fields. This was a pretty typical day for me. I worked remotely from home and finished up around 6. From there, I headed into town to grab some groceries and stock up on a few items around the house. Even though it was a highway town, the highway wasn't actually all that busy, so none of the stores were ever too crowded.
22
I
creepy
pulled
horror
in
stories.
and started shopping. While I was in there, though, I happened to notice a guy looking at me. At first, I thought nothing of it. I probably just looked over at him at an awkward timing while he happened to be looking over at me. I kept going about my shopping, but a couple minutes later, and in a different aisle, I saw him again in the corner of my eye. He walked into the same empty aisle I was in and stood just 5 or 6 feet to the side of me. I kept looking forward and tried to find what I needed, but I noticed he wasn't really moving around or grabbing anything. So I just shifted my eyes a little bit over so I could kind of see him better. Even though I wasn't looking directly at him, I could tell he was looking at me. This time I said hi, then continued about my business. The man didn't say anything back to me. I hurried up and grabbed what I needed and left the aisle. Honestly, I just thought the dude was a little weird, but I wasn't thinking too hard about it.
I mean, I
I
would have
went
got
to the
out of there,
checkout counter
honestly.
and paid for everything, then headed back out to my car. I parked in the far back of the lot, like I usually did. I tossed everything in the trunk and got in. And when I looked up at the rest of the parking lot, there were maybe 30 or 40 other cars. But something felt off. Then I saw him again.
Yeah,
He was standing between a couple cars, looking over in my direction. He didn't have any groceries in his hands, so I don't think he even checked out or got anything. The hell was up with this guy? Probably some creepy trucker running on 2 hours of sleep or something. I pulled out of the parking lot and started heading home. The sun was mostly down by now, so the empty dirt roads were dark and quiet. I parked out front and brought in the first couple bags of groceries. While putting that stuff away, I got a little sidetracked by a phone call from my dad, but eventually I got back to it and headed back outside to my car to grab the rest of the groceries. When I did, I saw something. I had to squint and let my eyes adjust to the dark for a moment, but far out and kind of off the side of the dirt road, there was a truck. Its lights were all off. I could only see the general shape of it, silhouetted by the night sky.
Is it that guy?
I own just under 40 acres of land, so where that truck was on my property. It definitely wasn't there when I drove home, and if it was just turning around or lost, why would it be parked with no lights on? I slowly walked up to my car and got my groceries out, keeping an eye on the truck the entire time. The best possibility
I
I
wasn't
could
paying
think of
attention. I thought that was
was
the
that
dude the
it
whole
could
time.
be just some regular driver that pulled off the highway and thought that this empty land would be a good place to sleep instead of paying for a motel. Even though it was on my property, I wasn't going to make a fuss if I didn't have to. You never know who could be in there or what they might do. I went back inside. After tossing the groceries away, I opened up the curtains on the front of the house just so I could keep an eye out there. Over time, say the next hour or so, I felt less and less nervous about it and thought that it was almost surely a driver sleeping. Still strange, but harmless.
I mean, I wouldn't trust it though.
I spent another hour in the living room watching a show and never saw the truck move. It was getting late, so I closed the curtains and went upstairs to get in bed. I think I fell asleep pretty quickly. However, in the middle of the night, I woke up having to use the restroom. I never checked the time, but I think it was probably 2 or 3 a.m. I got up, half asleep and walked across the bedroom floor and into the hallway where the bathroom was. As soon as I opened the door, I heard a creak downstairs.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'd never heard that happen before. I listened for a second, then closed and reopened the door to see if it happened again, but it didn't. I walked to the end of the hallway and looked down the stairs. It was all dark down there, only a small amount of moonlight coming in from the kitchen windows. But there was something in that downstairs hallway. I could see a shadow moving ever so slightly on the side of the wall. I couldn't tell if it was actually in the hallway or maybe outside the back door and the shadow was just reflecting onto the wall, but I immediately felt my heart pumping. I quietly backed up and went back into my room, closing the door as slowly and carefully as I could so as to not bring any attention. Then I got my phone and called the police. I kept my voice low. For the first 5 minutes I waited, I didn't hear anything. I started doubting that they were in my home until suddenly I heard creaking again. Very slow and very subtle, walking across the floor below me. It sounded like they went into the living room. A minute later, a cop car showed up. There was a scurry of footsteps running around down there, and eventually leaving my home just as the officers ran up. Thankfully, they caught him running back up toward the truck that was parked in the field. Disturbingly, I recognized him as the creepy guy from the store earlier. I guess he really was stalking me. Even worse than him following me and breaking into my home, he was armed. The guy claimed he was just trying to rob me, but from the looks of it, it seemed way more personal than that. And I don't know how long he was inside my home for, but he never took.
I think this is based on a true story.
Took anything. He didn't even have a backpack to take anything with. Plus, he knew I was home. He probably was watching me from somewhere outside all night. What
I mean, of course
really
I just
would have
asked
done
that, you dipshit.
better left unknown.
Like, I need to know. It may be animated, but you gotta remember, some of these stories are based on true stories.
This was during a road trip last summer. I was taking a long route home from visiting a few relatives, so I was driving about 4 hours each day to a different destination.
Starters, he's not voicing as a girl, he's a narrator.
Everything
Secondly, it could be based on a true story.
Driving home was just empty
Third,
woods,
shut the fuck
as
up.
far as I knew.
Thank you.
There was another city I wanted to stop at.
Like, little niggas like you don't know what you be talking about. Like, shut your dumb ass up, nigga.
From my previous stop, I left at 6 p.m. to get to my final Airbnb that I had booked at a cabin about 2 hours away. It happened to be on the route home, so that's why I went with it. I figured it'd be better than whatever cheap and crappy motel there was along the road. Where I was, the landscape was pretty flat, but there were a decent amount of trees scattered around. When I pulled up to the cabin, it was clear they had planted a row of large pine trees perfectly.
It's always the goofy ass niggas that think they know everything.
With the
I swear to God.
Going through the middle. Honestly, the outside of it, mixed with the landscape, was a little bit spooky.
Already goofy ass nigga named Banana, bro.
And unlocked the padlock with
Jaden.
the code I had emailed.
Bro named Jaden.
Despite the outside,
I should drop a diss on your bitch ass boy.
The cabin looked newly renovated, probably to be an Airbnb, but it was really nice. Small, but cozy. I didn't unpack much since I'd only be there for the night. I sat at the table and ate a meal I'd picked up from a drive-thru. But only 10 minutes after I'd gotten settled in, there was a knock at the door. It startled me because I
one of these people from this short story need to come get your little ass, bro.
I got up and answered the door. There was a man, looking about 40-ish, with a gray and black beard and shaved head. Hi, I was just stopping by to make sure you got in and everything was good. he said with a smile. Knowing it was just the host now, I said I was good, and it was all great. I then said goodnight and shut the door. I thought it was a bit strange he showed up unannounced just to ask if I was okay, but I thought he must have lived close by, or maybe even on the other side of the property or something. Also, it's worth mentioning that the guy had an unusually strong odor coming from him. It
Strong
smelled
odor.
like maybe he'd been
Smell
working
like
out in
banana.
a field all day. I just found it a bit odd as well. I went back
Yeah,
to
that
the
strong
table
odor.
and finished eating, then took a shower to wind down for the night. I was only in there for maybe 5 minutes
Yo,
before
banana, why you
feeling
got the
tired
strong
enough
odor, bro?
and just wanting to lay in bed already. I dried off and hopped in bed, staying on my phone for a little bit, when there was another knock at the front door. This one scared me just as much as the first time, because again, I never heard a car pull up or anyone walking outside. It had to be the host again, but why? And so soon after he just came over. Immediately, I knew this was odd, and I felt really uncomfortable. I checked my phone, and of course, there was no text or call from him. I slowly walked into the main room, hearing him knock several more times. I wasn't sure if I wanted to answer the door or not, but I ended up just calling out from the other side and asking what he needed. He stopped knocking. "Can you open the door, please? I
Open
just
it.
wanted to ask you one more thing. I'll be quick, I promise."
Don't open it.
I didn't respond for a few seconds because I honestly didn't know what to say. In those few seconds, he must have gotten impatient because he knocked on the door again and asked if I could open it. I said it was late and I wasn't in the mood, so if there wasn't an emergency, then I'd like to be left alone. He took a long time to answer after that. The silence was really eerie. Once it reached a whole minute, it was even more so. I didn't hear him walk away, so was he just standing out there? I quietly walked up and looked through the small window on the door. He wasn't out there. I immediately thought that he must have snuck away, because surely I would have heard his footsteps on the gravel if he just walked away. But then, where was he? I didn't know what to do. I felt really uncomfortable and didn't know why he was acting so strange. I stood there by the door for a minute and listened for anything. Honestly, I was scared to move. But then, I happened to glance over at one of the windows in the living room. I saw his eyes staring into mine. I panicked and sprinted to the bedroom, where I called 911. While I waited, I heard what sounded like him trying to lift open the window, which was terrifying, but also odd, considering he had to have had a key to his own house. But that's when I figured it all out. That man wasn't the host. This was confirmed when police arrived. He'd already run off. We have no idea in which direction, but we got in contact with the actual host and owner of the cabin. I don't know what that man's intentions were that night. Obviously, he was lying and clearly plotting something, but I'm just glad I didn't open the door.
Was that the last of that
It
one?
was spring break. I was 18, and
I
this
might get off
year
of
my
this.
family took a trip to a small cabin out in Minnesota.
Tomorrow, I might focus on just commentary slash short stories tomorrow. Might finish this tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, I think that's a concept for tomorrow. Definitely. Short stories for tomorrow. That's the concept for sure.